My Dress Up Darling stands out in the crowded genre of romantic anime by doing something most series overlook. It puts communication front and center. While many shows fall into predictable patterns of drawn-out misunderstandings and avoidable drama, My Dress Up Darling takes a refreshing approach by portraying its characters as emotionally intelligent and willing to talk through their problems. From the very first episode to the latest developments in Season 2, the show consistently demonstrates that healthy communication can not only prevent unnecessary tension, but also deepen relationships and drive the story forward. At the heart of My Dress Up Darling is the unlikely friendship and budding romance between Wakana Gojo, a shy and socially isolated high school student who crafts Hina dolls, and Marin Kitagawa, a bold and enthusiastic cosplayer. Their dynamic flips the script on common tropes. Rather than keeping secrets or masking their emotions, Marin and Gojo are frequently honest with each other, even when it's difficult. Marin encourages Gojo to speak up for himself early on, setting the tone for a relationship built on mutual respect and open dialogue. A great example of this appears in Season 1, Episode 4, where a simple miscommunication leads Gojo to overwork himself to finish Marin's cosplay outfit by a perceived deadline. When Marin realizes what he's done, she doesn't brush it off. Instead, she acknowledges the misunderstanding, apologizes, and makes it clear she would have helped if she had known. It's a moment of emotional clarity rarely seen in shows of this kind, and it sets a precedent. Miscommunications happen, but what matters is how characters respond to them. As the series progresses, even more characters enter the scene, like the cosplayer Juju, Inui Sejuna. But the show still avoids the tired cliché of forced love triangles and jealousy. When Juju meets Marin, there's no rivalry or suspicion. Instead, the girls support one another, and Marin is never written as possessive or threatened. The tension often seen in similar romantic setups is replaced with mutual encouragement, showing a maturity and emotional intelligence rarely explored in the genre. Season 2 expands on this by introducing Gojo and Marin's school friends, adding another layer to the show's evolving social world. These characters, too, show growth and openness. In a particularly telling moment, when Gojo's interest in makeup is brought up, the group initially appears ready to mock him, until one of the boys casually shuts down the criticism and normalizes it. What could have been a stereotypical moment of shame becomes a heartfelt display of acceptance and support, proving again that the series isn't afraid to go against genre expectations. The latest episodes continue this theme with finesse. In Episode 4 of Season 2, as Marin prepares to cross-dress for a school pageant, she and Gojo find themselves facing tight deadlines. But this time, instead of silently bearing the burden like he did in Season 1, Gojo is honest about his limitations. Marin responds by taking initiative, shopping for materials herself despite her inexperience, showing her commitment to easing Gojo's stress. Their classmates, too, offer emotional reinforcement rather than indifference, encouraging Gojo to focus on what he does best while they take on their share of the work. These moments aren't just fluff, they're woven into the emotional foundation of the story. My Dress Up Darling doesn't treat communication as an obstacle to be avoided for the sake of tension. It treats it as a strength. The result is a narrative that feels refreshing, respectful, and more realistic, even in the context of cosplay adventures and romantic subplots. In a landscape where too many shows rely on tired tropes to drive romance and drama, My Dress Up Darling quietly proves that emotional transparency, mutual respect, and healthy dialogue can be just as engaging, if not more so. It's not only a love story between two individuals, but also a celebration of how honesty and empathy can transform relationships and help people grow.